This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Let's get right into your top local stories. We are still under a heat advisory across the county. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us first with a look at the forecast.
Hi there. As we head through the day, it's going to be hot and humid again. So no surprise there. Coast and Inland Valley still under a heat advisory through the weekend, through Monday. For the mountains and the desert, still an extreme heat warning. Desert temperatures could get as hot as about 118 degrees. For the afternoon, this is when it's going to be the hottest. Mid to low 90s inland, mid to low 80s at the coast, mountains mid to low 90s, deserts around 115 mostly. For the weekend ahead, though, we will continue to see the heat and humidity stick around. So tomorrow for the coast, about the mid to low 80s, inland valleys mid 90s, mountains mid 90s tomorrow, deserts still around 115. If you're at the beaches, keep in mind we have dangerous rip currents, elevated surf. Some wave heights could be near 7 feet. So we do have a beach hazard statement. That'll be the case across the weekend. Sunday will still be hot, low 80s for the coast, about the low 90s inland. So temperatures might trend down just a little bit by a few degrees, but it's still going to be humid. Mountains will be in the low 90s, deserts around 110 to 115. Your 10-day coming up.
All right. Thank you, Sheena. Well, tens of thousands of people are descending on downtown for one of the world's biggest celebrations of pop culture. And if you're feeling a little bit of FOMO because you weren't able to get a badge, don't worry. You can still go and experience quite a bit. You'll find several free activations along 5th, including the Percy Jackson experience. It's located right across from the convention center. People got in line there at 5 a.m. this morning, and it didn't open to the public until 10:30. There was some buzz that some of the cast from the show might be there today. And right across the street outside the Hard Rock Hotel is the Forest is Calling Portal experience to promote the upcoming Leica film Wildwood. You can get a first glimpse at the impassable wilderness along with a fun digital photo and collectible pin. And there are lots of Comic-Con related events outside the convention center that we didn't even get to. We've got a list of all the things you can do without a badge on NBC7.com. And if you're heading downtown this weekend, expect road closures around the convention center. Harbor Drive between First and Park will be closed to cars, trucks, bikes, and scooters. Only emergency vehicles, ADA devices, and drivers with parking passes will be allowed through. A good way to avoid all that is to take public transit. MTS is expanding its service. Trolleys will be running every 7 minutes. Well, the San Diego Public Library teamed up with a local artist for this year's new collectible library card inspired by Comic-Con. The exclusive artwork by artist Keithan Jones features a crew of extraterrestrial travelers arriving at the iconic San Diego Central Library. The city says it is a fun tribute to San Diego and a reminder that the library is a welcoming place for every kind of reader.
Anyone can come to the library, no matter what you look like. You are welcome in our spaces, and we want you in our spaces. And that's part of the reason that this really spoke to us.
The cards are available at all 36 public library locations. Well, 9 former teacher librarians whose jobs were eliminated last year by the Grossmont Union High School District are now suing them and its board of trustees. The group is accusing the district of banning books and canceling programs, including LGBTQ materials, and then retaliating against providers for serving LGBTQ youth. Well, the district denied the allegations in a statement and says it will fully defend itself against the claims through the appropriate legal channels. Well, there are as many as 1,500 homeless youth on the streets of San Diego County, but a couple dozen young adults now have a place to call home. A former motel downtown has been renovated by nonprofit organizations, and yesterday it opened for people between the ages of 18 and 24. It is run by Urban Street Angels and has 34 rooms with 54 beds. Relief came just in time for 19-year-old Robert, who lived in foster care after years on the street with his mother.
You know the Julian Pie Company? We parked outside of there. My mom worked there. I slept in the car. I had my dog with me. It was always cold.
It's stability, it's safety, it's opportunity. It's really the starting line of a journey to prosperity for many, many young people.
The Harbor J building has already filled out about half of the available beds. From giving swimming lessons to saving lives, today 4 lifeguards were presented with an award and are now Heartbeat Heroes. We have that story next.
We are rolling. left, I'm sorry.
Let's do this.
Where do you get your information from?
Well, definitely start with the local news.
The reason why I love listening to local news like NBC, they give the facts.
California families could feel
They have a genuine interest, first as people and second as a news team.
Because this is their community too.
Sometimes the news isn't always fun. Bringing it to us every day in good and bad times is something that we rely on.
Nice to have you with us.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Welcome back. I'm sure you've seen the video. It's making its rounds on social media and causing a huge uproar. It shows a man attacking a sea lion in La Jolla. MG Perez is following the story.
It's disturbing, really sickening to see, but this is a video making its rounds on Snapchat. It appears to show a young man kicking a seal or sea lion at La Jolla Cove. I'm MG Perez, and I'm working on the story right now. Join us later today on NBC 7 News, and we'll let you know what we find out.
In the North County, 4 lifeguards were awarded for saving a man's life after he went into cardiac arrest on a pool deck earlier this month. It happened in Rancho Bernardo, and that is where we find NBC 7's Nicole Gomez with the story.
Well, the RB Swim and Tennis Center has 6 of these AEDs on their 10-acre property, and this one right here proved to be critical in helping save someone's life just a couple weeks ago.
The success wouldn't have happened without your early intervention, your proper training, and your proper actions. So 100% you're part of our team, and you are the reason why this gentleman is here.
And that man, 75-year-old Dennis Trevison, sure is grateful. On July 6th, he was sitting at a table near the pool and suddenly had a heart attack. A lifeguard who was giving a swim lesson at the time saw what was happening and responded quickly using an AED and chest compressions. Within 6 minutes, paramedics arrived and took over, but those initial moments were crucial. San Diego Fire Rescue's Project Heartbeat is a program aimed at making AEDs as accessible as fire extinguishers throughout the community. Dennis is the program's 225th survivor, and the Rancho Bernardo Swim and Tennis Center has helped save 3 lives since becoming a participant. This morning, the first responders from San Diego Fire Station 33 presented the 4 lifeguards with Heartbeat Hero Awards.
Because of their quick actions and responding to call 911, get an AED, bare the victim's chest, give nice deep compressions, and utilization of the AED, which is the medical therapy that's needed, that man is alive today, and here to thank his rescuers as well.
Project Heartbeat will celebrate its 25th anniversary this November. Reporting from Rancho Bernardo, Nicole Gomez, NBC 7.
Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your weather right after this.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, "Mom, the water's already waist high," and we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC 7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
Hi there, I'm NBC 7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Heat advisory for the coast and inland valleys through Monday, so it is still going to be hot and humid today. For the mountains and deserts, extreme heat warning continues. Desert temperatures could be near 118, dangerous heat there. By the afternoon today, if you're going to be out and about for happy hour, we'll be in the mid-90s for the mountains, mid to low 90s for the inland valleys. For the coast, we'll be around the mid to low 80s. If you're at the beaches, beware of dangerous rip currents. Always make sure you're near a lifeguard tower. That's going to last through the weekend with elevated surf. Make sure you're staying cool, stay hydrated before and during any outdoor activities, but avoid the peak heat hours through the middle of the day and the afternoon. Make sure the pets have fresh water and shade. And of course, never leave the kids or pets in a hot car. It's going to stay hot for the weekend. Low 80s at the coast, mid to low 90s inland. Next week, still hot, still humid too, all the way into next weekend. Look at that, 90s inland, 80s at the coast continuing. Mountains have a long stretch of temperatures in the 90s, could even be hotter by the end of next week.
There's more coverage you can count on at NBC7.com. Thank you for watching.